Hello YouTubers, welcome to my 6-month update with my 6-month-old Great Dane puppy, Yam. Today we're going to go over some of the things that I have learned raising him and some of the things that you might expect if you were to get a Great Dane for yourself. So to start with, the two questions that everyone asks no matter what when they find out that I have a Great Dane or when they see me out walking Yam. Question 1. What people ask without fail, how big are his poops? Well, when he was a small puppy, when I just got him, they were small poops, but as he has got bigger, they have got bigger and bigger and bigger. He is over 50 kilos now at just over 6 months old. So as you can imagine, the bigger he gets, the bigger they get. And I would say they're not far off of how much I poop. But that may be a little bit too much information. But everyone asks the question, so I thought, why not answer it? Question 2 that people always ask, how much does he eat? How much do you feed him? He must be eating everything. Well, to start off with, similar to his bathroom situation, he wasn't eating too much. But obviously that's because he wasn't massive. He was about 5-6 kilos at 8 weeks old, and now, like I said, he is over 50, and so his food consumption has grown quite a lot. So today he's eating around 1.2 kilos of dry food a day, which is quite a lot of food. But if you think of just how big he is, so I am around 100 kilos, he is around 50, so I would say he's still got a long way to go. And that was one of the things that I learned when I was trying to figure out how much to feed him as a growing puppy. I couldn't find specifically how much to feed him. So basically went off of how he looked, how he acted, and how much he ate out of a bowl to begin with to make sure I was feeding him the right amount, because I could only find, oh, you're supposed to give him this cup, or you're supposed to give him this measurement. I couldn't really get a solid, okay, this is how much you feed a Great Dane. But now, after a few weeks, we've sorted that out, and now he's consistently just a little bit more every week or so, every couple of weeks, and he's just growing very consistently. And that brings me to my other point, that if you do get a Great Dane, don't be surprised by how fast they grow. So I expected him, obviously, as a Great Dane to be absolutely huge, to be absolutely massive and grow very, very big. But it shocked me how quick he grew. So I put marks on the wall of his height every week, and then it gradually got to every month, but you can see that he has grown very, very quickly and is very, very consistent. I thought he would grow sort of big growth spurts, then stop, and then big growth spurts, then stop. He hasn't really stopped growing, and even now at 50 kilos and 6 months, he is still growing pretty quickly, but an inch here or a kilo there is not quite a big impact, rather than when he was 6 kilos, he was gaining 3 kilos a week and 3 inches in height a week. So it meant that everyone, if you saw him day to day, you thought he was growing, or he was growing visibly day in, day out. But now it's sort of every week or two you can kind of say, oh yes, he's definitely grown. But there are those times where he gets off the couch or up from a nap and you're thinking, wow, that nap has given you a growth spurt. You've grown in the half an hour since you last moved, which is actually awesome to see. And moving on to exercise, Great Danes are giant breeds, so they don't necessarily need as much exercise as, say, a miniature breed or a smaller dog breed in general. There's a couple of reasons why that is. Reason 1, especially when they're growing, they're spending so much energy growing that they don't have too much energy to do much else. So as he has grown, as he has got bigger, as he has got older, he has got more active. So for the first couple of weeks that I had him, maybe even month that I had him, he slept for the majority of the day. He still sleeps quite a lot now, but he's definitely more active and definitely more awake. And exercise-wise, when he's fully grown, he's going to be a very big dog. He's going to be 60, 70, 80 kilos. So he's going to spend a lot of energy just running around, just walking around. So they don't need that much exercise. And being so big, their joints can have a lot of pressure going through them, so it's recommended not to take them on big runs or take them along big treks, especially as they're growing. But that's kind of similar to any dog. making sure they're fully grown or ready to go on runs or treks or whatever it is you might take your dog on, and that's no different for a Great Dane. And now to end the video of the 6-month update with Yam the Great Dane, a little bit of a montage, seeing him from 8 weeks to 6 and a bit months, from about 4-5 kilos to just over 50 kilos. It's been amazing to see him grow, amazing to see him learn, so hopefully you enjoy it, and stay tuned as he grows. I'll be updating the channel as well to see how he gets on and to see how big he will actually get, so stay subscribed for that. And as always, hit the like button if you like this video. Let me know in the comments below what you think, what your favourite dog breed is, whether it is a Great Dane or something else, or if you have any other questions regarding Great Danes, regarding Yam himself, and I will see you in the next episode.